Here's a question I got earlier from an individual who is currently doing a gap year. They've just done their A-levels and they're about to go to university or maybe a degree apprenticeship, okay? And that is the key question. So they're saying, I'm currently in my gap year after A-levels. So if I go to uni, I can graduate in 3 years and I can try different internship opportunities during that time, okay? But with a degree apprenticeship, I feel locked into that role and I won't complete it for 4 years. So an extra year before I can even explore other options if they're still open to me. I'm thinking university may be better, but I'm not sure. Now, that's a really interesting perspective, okay? And absolutely valid, right? I can see the challenge that you are looking at. Let me give you a different perspective, and that is after 3 years of university, you have zero experience. Yes, you have one hopes, 3 internships, maybe you have some more. You do have the opportunity to get work experience unofficially and so on, right? But at the end of university, you are going to be doing what a lot of people are doing right now, and that is panicking, right? Worrying and really concerned about what role am I going to take? What graduate program am I going to do? And so on. Now, you're right to highlight that you do get the opportunity, not the guarantee, you get the opportunity to try lots of different internships, okay? With a degree apprenticeship, you don't get the opportunity to go and do internships, no, because you've got a job. That's the operative phrase, right? You've got a job, and that 4 year, actually, it's theoretically permanent, right? So you do those four years, but it's not 4 years and then you might get a job, right? Because that's university. 3 or 4 years, you might get a job, okay? All things being equal, you will get a job, right? But there's a bit of effort and so on. It's a different context with the degree apprenticeship, right? Because yes, you are locked, your phrase locked in for 4 years, but at the end of 4 years, you have a degree, you didn't pay for the degree, they paid for it, you've earned money, you've earned more money every year, okay? So you haven't had that university expense, and this is a crucial bit, you have 4 years experience working at insert company name. Now let me argue the other side, which I think is where your question was coming from, is what if you don't like that company, that industry? I see a lot of youngsters. I'm sitting with grey thinning hair, right? So that's why I can say youngsters, okay? I'm 46, right? I see lots of individuals who, they're like, oh my gosh, I've ruined my career. I shouldn't have done that. No, you haven't ruined your career, okay? It's long, right? It's 40 something years. Rarely is that ever with one company. Rarely is that going to be in one industry, right? You're going to have a portfolio career typically, right? That means changing on a regular basis. Okay, depending on what opportunities present and what opportunities you present as well. Okay, so it's okay to not know what to do. And therefore, I do see your point on that locked in reality of saying, look, let me just go and do my degree, let me try some internships and let me see what I like. That's valid. That is also very valid, right? I can see your point. So I would weigh up the pros and cons, literally with a piece of paper, right? It's quite a good discipline. Piece of paper, pros and cons, right? Or A and B, right? Apprenticeship, degree, and then you consult widely, friends, family, relatives, the whole thing, right? Neighbors, right? Just get some really good perspective and then make the decision. And good luck.